Good morning, afternoon, evening, etc. Whenever it's for you, everybody. Wow, really mixing my words together there. And welcome back, Vampire Survivors. I don't know why I'm saying it with a question mark. Hey, happy Wednesday. I just got home from work, and literally, I had to drive to work the last 2 days. They needed me in office for some sort of secret mission. We had to do some in-office stuff and shuffle some physical things around because we are scrapping another half of the office. So, hey, good sign on never having to go back there long term. Thumbs up. Thumbs down. I had to drive 2 days out of my 5 working days this week to work, which means I have technically lost money on gas. And that's an exaggeration. But I definitely have easily spent like maybe $15 just in, the 20 miles to and from each day. So technically 40 miles. I love cars. Hey, let's play Vampire Survivors. We're going to play the new level, all right? We're going to play the new level and talk. Evolve Pentagram. I don't know. Involve Song of Mana. I haven't seen the Song of Mana. Yeah, new level. New level and maybe new character? Yeah, Christina, who starts... Ow. Starts with the pentagram. Just, clacks my teeth together. It's getting harder, the more I'm trying to adjust here with my ever-changing braces lineup. I don't think I need any other power-ups. I could dip into curse. I can't even dip into curse. Alright, forget it. We've stalled long enough. Let's go. Christina, yes. Go. Dairy plant. I was gonna say dirty plant. Dairy plant. Let's run. And then we level up. Get me. Give me a nice banger here. First off, give me garlic. We'll body check some people. All right. There's an arrow immediately giving me some gameplay. Not sure what that's about. We're going this way. I was hoping to do some dialogue and banter, but the game's pointing me in a direction. Let's see what happens. Also, these guys are pretty tough. Garlic may not have been the first choice. Alright, am I just infinitely going to... Jelbies. Okay. Well, the game's more or less the same. So yeah, happy Wednesday. Been going in office this week. Not loving it. It was nice, though. Get to see some of my coworkers. It's always nice. I'm not the most social of individuals, so the few days a week, of a month that I might be able to see some of them, that's fine. That's an acceptable level of social interaction for me. That and my YouTube whenever I'm doing it, of course. But beyond that, I don't want to be driving anywhere, dude. It's just one, it's killer. Two, I've always hated driving. Not because of oh, look at the gems. Look at the plays, look at the moves. Not because of the, well, purely because of gas expenses, because it was relatively expensive in Vegas prior to everything going on in the world. It's like $3-ish a gallon. It's up to a little over $5 now, which I'm just yay. That's really the American first world problem. Not to complain, because we all got our problems in life, right? Mine's just gas prices, that's the extent of it, and the ever realization of the lack of career progression, but that's a different story. But I don't like driving in particular because I'm the kind of person that I need to be actively doing something to, in the cleanest words, just stay awake, right? Let me hydrate a little bit here. Alright, that's better. My mouth was feeling a little dry. Also, I'm feeling a little weird how I speak right now. But yeah, I need to be actively doing something, otherwise I straight up fall asleep. And I have to actively doing something that's moderately interesting. So where does this apply? Well, one, okay, get me out of here. Two, let me give you the college example. Legit, I was a very good student in college, a top tier student. I graduated magna cum laude. Don't believe what the fucking papers tell you. I got fucking robbed. I'm not cum laude, I'm magna cum laude. Not summa, because summa's insane, right? Anyone that got summa cum laude, you're nuts. But I'm magna cum laude, which was above 3.6 or 3.7. One of those. But I missed it by 0.004. And I have evidence that I was wronged, but whatever. I don't have the money to fight college. But I had the money to attend it. But yeah, most of my college classes, unless it was a truly engaging topic or math, because math is engaging because you're practically applying the stuff you're learning. Except when the math books and the teachers are oh, well, here's a formula or an equation that you got to use, and it's okay, yeah, I get that. And then they give you a trick question. It's okay, but what if we give it to you like this? It's well, I guess we apply the formula the normal way, right? No, you got to do this extra rule that we didn't teach you until now. It's like, okay, great. You could have just let off with that. But I'm sort of getting away from the point. Beyond that, like, a lot of classes I didn't deliberately sleep through, but I did fall asleep through a majority of like the more dull and boring ones. And again, there was effort being made because I would still be taking notes, right? Like you look at my handwritten notes and you'll see where the start of the class is. My handwriting's very neat, it's clean, it's good, it's organized for a guy, air quote. And then as the class goes on, you can see where I fall asleep because like the words get smaller and then it just becomes like a very like tiny scribble of lines for like, you know, the rest of the line I'm writing on the whole page. And then I wake up and I'm like, oh fuck. What happened? And then, you know, the professor or the doctor's already going on the next topic. It's like, ah, shit. It's a good thing, though, like, and I wasn't saying, like, I was, like, schmoozing up to my professors, but I definitely got along with almost every single one of them. And this is somehow going into a college tangent rather than, like, my sleeping issues. But I was able to, like, you know, just talk to them and get some extra information and just hang out and, like, take some additional notes. And they were cool about it. I'll be honest, it was the look, right? I looked like your standard... I guess dweeb is the right way to say it, but I still look cool for college. Like, you know, in high school, I was an absolute dork for most of my years. But in college, I still had, like, the glasses on there. I still showed up to class. I was sitting in the front of the seats. I was taking the front seats. I wanted the professor to know I was there to goddamn learn, because failure was not a friggin' option. Yeah. College classes, varying levels of amusement and learning, I'd probably fall asleep. And to be honest, I don't think any of my professors truly minded. One in the sense of, well, I've already paid for it, so they've already secured their bag. But two, they knew I was there to try. But that's just the, let's say, oh, I'm stuck on a wall here. That's the safe example. If I'm idly not doing something, thank you for the Milky Way map. Yep, just give it to me. I will start dozing off. And truly the only other place where that's been applicable in my life, ever since I've started driving, has literally been driving. If I'm not, like, on my way to do something engaging, or if it's like really early, it doesn't even matter if like I got a bunch of sleep or no sleep. The act of driving just puts me into a drowsy state. And not, you know, first off, it's a miracle I'm even friggin' alive at this point in time. But it's gotten better, mostly because I haven't had to drive a bunch. And the limited amount of driving I've done this week, and occasionally the other weeks where I'm going in, which is going to be next week, it's not bad. But I help myself out. I take caffeine supplements. I take caffeine pills to ensure I am not drowsy. And I promise you, it's not because I'm getting like 4 or 5 hours of sleep some nights, even though I very well am. It's just because I can't stand to drive. Being stuck in like certain idle traffic is enough to put you to sleep. And then also like the drone of like you know, the 5:30 a.m. Vegas freeway outside of like the fucking assholes you have to deal with out there, it just kind of puts you to sleep. Again, I don't have that issue as of late. I haven't had it in the last 2 years, and I've done like some sporadic driving here and there, not for work but for fun things, so not an issue. But god, the less I have to drive, the better. So I'm hoping by us downgrading our office and getting back to the initial point of me going in this week, it's a sign that I don't have to go back physically there long term, and that's a good sign for my current employment, because that's one thing that'll keep me going here, is not having to drive out to work. These guys are friggin' tough, by the way. Come on, dude, just die. No, I don't think I'm going to win this run. Hey, that's been a week so far. And it was a nice little occasion this week. Like, 2 of my coworkers, I've mentioned before, they're going to be going out on paternity or maternity leave here. Which, again, is very stressful. But we had, like, a little celebration for them at work today. And we got canes on the house. Thank you, corporate. Thank you for the canes. It was good. And it's also good because I don't have to buy a dinner tonight, which is good because I also have to spend more money on gas. So, hey, it all balances out. This is obscene in the worst possible way. Alright, I could use a floor chicken, by the by. Give me a nice floor chicken. That's my week. Beyond that, dude, I'm just big chillin'. We're big chillin' in life. And for the most part, I am still improving various aspects of it. But hey, been watching more Gravity Falls. My god, can I talk about that show? Like, this show, I think it was ahead of its time. Like, easily is. Oh, get off of me! What the frick? What is this? This level's insane. I need to turn down the curse monsters. They're just like coming right at me and body slamming me and whatnot. Gravity Falls. That show is. I can't believe how truly ahead of its time it was, and just how well the writing is. It's a consistently written show. Like, Yeah, some episodes are better than others, and there's some, like, you know, plot holes, I guess, or some inconsistencies with the story elements or, like, aspects of the story. And for the most part, that comes into play in, like, the time-traveling episodes, because it's like, well, like, you could probably solve a lot of the mysteries if you just did your time-traveling thing here, but there was, like, a bigger plot. You know, the subplot was the main focus of the episode and not the overarching plot. But, like, the fact that the overarching plot is slowly but surely just getting more teased at and more developed as I watch the show. I'm in the second season now, by the way. It just is good. And even, like, the one-off, like, you know, a la Mystery of the Week kind of episodes, they're also hilarious. Like, I'll give you, I guess, a kind of a spoiler here. God, what is... I feel weird right now. Hang on. It's like I'm out of breath. My mouth feels dry. I'm trying to speak, and I'm clacking my teeth like crazy. Definitely feels like I have a bit of the lisp a little bit stronger than normal today. We're hydrated. We're good. Hey, get off me. I was taking a drink. Hello, Reaper. Like, one of the best episodes I've watched recently in season 2. It's straight up like one of the secondary protagonists. His name is Seuss. He's the handyman at the Mystery Shack. It's an episode about him trying to get a date for his cousin's wedding, because his abuelita wants to see him happy before she passes away. Right? It's just like, that's literally how she says it. It's kind of amusing that they just go out there with it. And the whole premise of him is oh god, what the I can't speak. The whole premise is Seuss trying to find a date. Girls, not the biggest fan of him. And Seuss is a pretty cool guy, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'd smoke a doobie with Seuss. I'm not even joshing you. I'd smoke a doobster. And he'd be like, no way, dude. I don't do drugs. that's how he talks. He's a funny guy. Fun character, too. Literally, like, every girl is, like, kind of just running away from him for a variety of, like, you know, cartoon comedy reasons. And he ends up buying... This is, like, the big premise of the Monster Week, is he buys a dating sim game, and the dating sim character is, a realistic, alive threat that goes around jumping through technology and is, like, stalking Seuss down and, like, doing all sort of, like, you know, yandere, tsundere, whatever, yurei kind of shit you want to phrase it as. And that one, like, it's all pixelated, similar to the Street Fighter episode. But two, this was in 2013. And this was a 2013 and a Disney show, right? I don't think any other show kind of touched on that subject matter at all. The fact that it was done on a Disney show, that kind of early into what I'd say is, I don't know what's the phrasing here, like, sort of normalized TV culture is surprising. Because, like, when's the last time you heard that cartoon or a TV show did an episode about dating simulators, right? Like, that just takes it out of you already. And the fact that they did that, that is hilarious. It's beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you for the other chest, by the way. And also, it's like the way they designed the character, and like they sort of just made it mix in with that art style of the game, and also just comparing it straight to the actual, well, episode. It's good, and they've done that in a few other mediums. They did like a claymation horror episode, like it was a shorts episode, like maybe 5 minutes was the plot of that. But that was pretty cool, and also it seems to look like Gumby. I was amused by that. Like it's pretty clever. I'm surprised to see what's left in the last 10 episodes. Also appreciate not clacking my goddamn teeth. No, all the gems got dusted, dude. Yeah, watching a lot of Gravity Falls. I don't want to talk about it too much because it is kind of spoilery, and it's definitely a show I would recommend. Literally anybody could watch it. Like, if you're not anti-cartoon or anti-fun, to be honest, like if you think cartoons are for children, like whatever, you're probably a cop or a suit, so don't at me. But if like you're okay with watching a cartoon in any sort of capacity, this one's pretty good. And it's Disney, so it's got its like hidden adult humor in a variety of places as well. So if, you know, it's like, hey, nod to you mothers and fathers if you're watching this with your children, I guess. Or if you're, you know, a mid-20-year-old or late 20-year-old millennial and you just wanted to watch a cartoon. And hey, a good time. Gravity Falls, top tier. Top tier. It's got anime references for all the millennials as well. Like, they knew who they were targeting, right? And you already know with me, anime is kind of like a touchy subject, and I don't really talk about it much just because I don't want to get lambasted over, like, you know, oh, your favorite anime is this? It's like, your anime shit. It's like, I don't want to go on this tangent. Besides that, I don't want to, like, mention that, you know, hey, you know, my favorite just, like, long-running form of anime is a shonen show called Bleach, right? So, like, okay. And I get it, Bleach has its own problems, but whatever, right? I just like it because it's a fun watch. And if I had to watch a shonen show, it's going to be Bleach and not Naruto or freaking, God, One Piece, for Christ's sake. And this is not a slight at anyone that likes One Piece, because I had to sort of like put that out there. Because One Piece fandom, they love their One Piece. I'm about to die. I'm terrified. I'm about to die. One Piece fans, they love their One Piece, and rightfully so. That show's pretty interesting, I guess is the way to say it. The way to say it. I don't have a lot of experience with good One Piece, air quote, because my initial experience with One Piece was, well, it was the 4Kids dub, which that tells you everything you need to know. If you know anything about early American TV show anime, 4Kids was probably at the forefront of that, and it's absolutely... God damn it. We'll do another run just for fun. I'm gonna turn off the extra monsters by the by, though. Just like, how do I do this? Refund. Yeah, you know, I was just saying, One Piece. Like, I saw the 4Kids dub of that, all the way up to the Alabasta saga. And that's how they said it in English. It's Alabasta, not Alabaster. It's Ala, not, or Arab. It's Arabasta, technically, because I've been reading the wiki, because I'm just interested in the overarching story without having to sit through, what are it, like 9,000 chapters? Like, nah, miss me. Sorry. Not for me. Not for me. But if it's for you, more power to ya. Is this right? Ow. I'm not joking. This isn't a bit. I'm clacking the Christ out of my teeth, and I'm like, I'm just concerned I'm going to pop out a bracket or something, dude. I don't have money to go out there and fix it. Also, don't want to drive out there. Did I mention the gas prices? I think I did. Alright, good enough. Let's try it again. And yeah, it's not Christina's fault. It's my fault, alright? It's not her, it's me. Once more. We'll also grab Fire Wand. I guess that's my One Piece tangent. Actually, I can go on another tangent for that, because watching the 4Kids version of One Piece, in addition, like, its corny as fuck butt rap opener, which is amusing in its own right, like... I'm just surprised how badly a dub could kill my interest in ever wanting to watch, or I guess read, a show. And apparently, like, reading One Piece is the preferred method. I don't know how we got on this big anime tangent, but I guess I want to talk about One Piece. It is something legit. Again, I'm not super into it, but I have been reading the wiki just because I do find the story interesting on some levels. And this isn't me like, ooh, but no, I'm not like trying to like save myself. Yeah, I read the wiki about it because there's like a billion characters and I want to know what the fuck's going on like a very basic level. This way, whenever my friends that do like One Piece start talking about it, I can say, bleh, I can say something more than a Gear Shift 4 Gamu Gamu pistol, right? Want to be able to meme a little bit harder in that aspect. I'll Game of Thrones mixed up with Star Wars and Harry Potter. You know the joke I do. But yeah, the dub was shit. No blood. Like, I distinctly remember the one episode where it's like the handful of episodes, the saga of the what is it, the restaurant at sea. Like, there's the ex-pirate captain chef leader of a restaurant. It's where the group gets Sanjay, who in the dub, by the way, doesn't smoke. He just really likes lollipops. Let me tell you, that guy likes lollipops and women. And Zoro's fighting Dracula Hawkeye Mihawk. And don't at me, I know this is not his name, right? But again, I couldn't tell you if this is my 10-year-old, 11-year-old brain misremembering how they said it, or if it's 4Kids legitimately changing Mihawk's name from Dracula Hawkeye Mihawk to Dracula Hawkeye Mihawk. And I distinctly remember, and one of my friends can back this up with the phrasing in this show, where they introduce the character and like Zoro or Zolo, or forget his name, the green hair swords guy that fights with 3 swords, which is very weird still, but I was into it because I was 12. He's like, oh, I know that guy. I know those hawk eyes. Those hawkish looking eyes. It's Dracula, Hawkeye Mihawk, or some sort of mixture of that phrasing. And like, even at the age of 11 or 12 or whenever I was watching the dub, I'm just like sitting there like, what the fuck? What is this? And it's his name. His name is Dracula Hawkeye Mihawk, the greatest swordsman in the pirate ocean world or whatever. And I just love memeing that up, because again, I have a handful of friends that are into One Piece, and I can always just be like, ah, yes. There it is. I remember those eyes. Those Mihai Hawks. And those Hawkeye Mees. It's Dracula Hawkeye Mihawk. I laugh at it myself, because I just get a real kick out of it, because it's a good meme. And that and the fact that I think anyone that truly likes One Piece, if they're aware of the dub, they know how tainted it is, and the fact that I referenced it is just an affront to their religion, I guess. But hey, it comes from a place of like love and jest, right? You can love One Piece. I'm not here to harp on you for that. Enjoy your read, enjoy your watch, dude. I'm not here to tell you your anime sucks. I'm not telling you that your shonen sucks, right? If you enjoy it, more power to you. But my God, I gotta make sure I let the legend of Dracula, Hawkeye Mihawk live on forever. With his Hawkeye Mees and those knee-high hawks. Alright, okay, anime tangent over. Talk about drivers in Las Vegas again. As I mentioned, I don't like driving as is, and the other reason why I don't, outside of me potentially falling asleep and just killing myself, oh, give me that. Give me that. Thank you. It's the drivers. Like, so let me phrase it to you. I choose to go to work at 6 a.m. I could technically start at 5 a.m. because I'm allowed to do that. That's as early as we can start, but like, I love myself a little bit, right? I love myself a little bit to not be going into the office at 5 a.m. I would be able to leave at 2, which would be a pretty nice boon, but I already don't get enough sleep as is in some occasions, so maybe not. Maybe not as big of a boon as you think. But, Vegas drivers, dude. So the speed limit is technically 60 miles an hour, and I'll tell you right now, the hours I'm driving, the roads are pretty empty. And the hours I'm driving home, the roads are not empty. But it doesn't matter. Because the Vegas driver is a dime a dozen. I guess I should say the California driver. Because I'll be honest, the ones I have the most issues with, I can see the license plate. You're either fucking dodging the California car expenses, or it's a rental. Probably because you've destroyed your other car. These motherfuckers just refuse. They refuse to accept that someone wants to drive the speed limit. And I get it. Oh, hey, grandpa, get out of the fast lane. Okay, yeah, sure. Fast lane, most left lane. Yeah, on occasion, I'm going to go a little bit faster than 65. Truly, the average I tend to go, a nice 70, really. Maybe 75. It's already 10 miles over. Whoa, wow, real daredevil, right? My dude, okay, yeah, sure. Because people are, like, so aggressive in Vegas when they're driving on the freeway, they will, like, get right up on your ass, and it's like, don't you dare think about slowing down. Or don't you dare save that speed, because if there's no cars in front of you, that person is absolutely going to fucking blare up to 90, whip in front of you, and slam on their fucking brakes like a goddamn psychopath, because you're going only 10 miles over the speed limit. I'll tell you right now, I've gone up to freaking 90. I've gone up to 90 on some occasions, and it's a lot of times pressure, because I'm getting fucking throttled by some asshole who's trying to fucking kill me. And that's still not fast enough for something to suck. I will still have people whip out in front of me if I'm not going fucking, you know, Gran Turismo 5 speed or fucking looking like Speed Racer myself. Like, Jesus Christ. I hate it. I fucking hate it. It's insane. And you gotta play, because it's a game, right? So you gotta play it safe. So one, you don't piss off this fucking random as fuck driver at 5:30 in the morning because he really just wants to get to work earlier, I guess. Where the fuck you're doing at 5:30 a.m. If you're not going to your office job, then okay, what's the rush, right? You really want to get to work quicker? Fuck you, all right? But you gotta play the game of, okay, let's try and not piss off the drivers and like get myself in a murderous accident because I'm not going over the speed limit enough for this asshole. And two, you gotta watch out for the cops, because the cops know the rules of this. They know how people drive out here. And you don't want to be the unfortunate motherfucker who's like, okay, guess I gotta go over the speed limit because I'm like, you know, getting fucking tailgated by some motherfucker. And I'm really using creative language here. A mixture of mother and fucker and fucking shit and all that jazz. But it's the rawest feeling I could have. I hate Vegas drivers. But yeah, you're just definitely trying not to get pulled over, right? You know what you don't need on top of expensive gas prices? $500 ticket, or however much it is. I don't know. I've never been stopped for a ticket. I have on one occasion, I will own up, that a cop definitely tried to stop me, I think. Because again, I was going in the fast lane and I was getting pushed by other people and I lost track of the guy that was pushing me. And there was a highway patrol car behind me, and apparently he was following me for quite some time because he was keeping track of me. And you know what? Sure enough, he turns on his siren and I look behind me and I'm like, oh fuck. It's a cop, right? And legit, that was like my reaction, because this was in 2019 where I was like ultra jaded from my work, like ultra jaded. So what do? Do I stop? No, I kind of just like turn on my right blinker, I move into the other lane, and he doesn't go behind me to stop me. He turns off his siren and then he just keeps fucking driving. So I'm like, all right. Officer appeased, I guess. Definitely would have got a ticket in that case if I stopped, but I don't know. I guess he looked at me when he drove by me. He's like, okay, you know, I guess you don't fit the X profile of person I want to stop today. And I'm not trying to get into any political topics here, but I'll just tell you how it is. All right, I'll just tell you how it is. I fit a certain demographic And as I mentioned in my, example with how my professors probably viewed me, I don't look like a degenerate. I don't look like a hostile individual. I look like some fucking dweeb with his glasses on and his extremely long hair, John Stamos-esque mullet growing in, pending. And they probably looked at me and was like, okay, yeah, you're good to go. That in addition to other factors. You probably know what I'm talking about. But hey, didn't get a ticket. Anyway, fuck Vegas drivers. Fuck the freeway. Fuck you if you get behind me and I'm going 15, 20 miles over the fucking speed limit and that's still too slow for you. Suck my dick and then go around me, alright? But you dare fucking slam on your brakes and try and kill me. I'm gonna... Ooh. I don't have road rage, even though this is exactly what it sounds like. It's not road rage. I have justified rage when someone tries to kill me on the freeway. That's all, right? That's all. Just, if you want to go fast, go around me. And drive off into the fucking dark sunset, or sunrise, I guess. I don't have time for your fucking bullshit. I'm just trying to live my life, dude. I'm trying to live my underpaid life, okay? You think I'm trying to hurry to work? No, I'm just trying to go to work. What is your rush? God, fuck you. Fuck all... I was gonna say, fuck all of you. It's like, oh yeah, hey, everyone listening. Fuck you, by the way. No. Fuck all the drivers in Las Vegas. I don't know, I'm the kind of person that likes giving the benefit of the doubt in a lot of cases, too. I'm like, okay, maybe something's going on, right? Not bullshit, dude. It's every single day. It's every single day I have to drive. Anytime I have to drive, it's always the same motherfuckers doing this. There's no fucking mercy to be had. You're just impatient. Own up to it. Fucking own up to it. I hate Vegas drivers. Anyway, rant over, probably. I'm pretty bitter thinking right now. And bitter feeling, but whatever. Whatever. Ah, my teeth are actually driving me nuts right now. I'm gonna, like, do a rinse after this. It's not like I got some sort of buildup going on. I think the wires and the brackets tightened in a way. Ow! There's one causing me a lot of discomfort while speaking. Sorry. You're hearing me smack my lips here because it's a level of uncomfortable. And also, I messed up and I'm stuck with ebony wings and I didn't get Pichone, so whatever. This wasn't going to be like a one-run kind of deal anyway. It's just it was supposed to be a good time. I can feel it though. I can feel myself speaking a little differently right now. Like the upper part of my mouth is just dry. That grosses you out? I'm sorry. The next year and a half-ish, this is kind of how the content's gonna roll. The air quote content, sorry, I shouldn't be getting ahead of myself, right? The air quote content. Alright, well, like I said, I don't think we're gonna win this run. We're only 9 minutes into this one. I feel pretty damn weak on this level. So, it'll be a miracle, right? Nothing short of a miracle. And I've kind of gone on all the rants that I was quasi-planning in my head, and this is, as I mentioned, this is the joy of having to drive to work. The one benefit, aside from, like, death and then, other people trying to kill me, so just death all around on the freeway. But it gets the bit juices flowing. Like, full stop, it gets the bit juices flowing. That's good. I like having the juices flowing for bits. It's funny, because I wanted to talk about Gravity Falls last time I did, like, my Sunday chill run of this game. It's just, I just didn't have the thoughts in me, right? I didn't have the memory going around, like, oh, hey, let's talk about this. It's just like, yo, I'm vibing on Sunday. Hey, oh, Vampire Survivors, I love this game. Wow. Oh, other news, one of my artists on Fiverr. Yes, I use Fiverr for artists as well. I commission many a different type of artist, but not like crazily, because I don't have that kind of money. I would love to. Like, if I was a wealthy individual, like, fuck yeah. Like, one of my top expenses would be art on Fiverr, art on various Twitter profiles that I follow, because they're really good, but some of them are really expensive, and justifiably so. Collect your bag, artists. You deserve respect. You deserve love and respect. You have a talent that truly a lot of people cannot even comprehend. No streamer that, probably pays you and, hopefully they pay you well and treat you right, can really match up to your talent. And hopefully you're not in the scenario where it's a shitty streamer making you feel like shit for your talents. So, if you have that, you can, just fuck them, dude. Fuck them, right? You have a talent. Streamers have a talent too in their own way, but I'll be honest, a lot of people that, at least from like recent drama that I've seen on the internet, you probably know what I'm talking about. Or maybe not, I don't know, look it up, right? Look up Twitch or Twitter or streamer drama, right? You'll know what I'm talking about at that point. I don't know, just anytime I see artists or anyone that does like a creative space, video editing, art, music, they have like some sort of bad interaction with a big popular streamer, it's like, yo, first off, big popular streamers don't have the same level of talent in some aspects. I'm not trying to harp on that because like being entertaining is a talent on its own, but not enough for you to shit on anybody's fucking work or demean them. This sounds very passive-aggressive and like sub-tweety, so I don't want to like harp on it too much, but I will just mention I have seen some recent air quote drama on some individual that I don't even know that well, and I read over some of the bits of it. I'm like, wow, what a class act from someone that I don't know, one, but two, like probably not that talented, because the person's creative profile, like they deserve more respect than that. Ah, this is impossibly hard. Oh, floor chicken, hog. Anyway, if you know, you know. I'm not here to be like, oh, drama alert. You know, hey, today on the Zapper Zen Drama YouTube channel, right? If you want that, you know where to go. You know who to look up. You know the stories you can read. And that ain't for me. It's just literally something that comes to my mind because I read it last night before going to bed. I'm like, wow, that sucks. Alright, I'm not sure how I feel about this level. Maybe it's the character I'm playing. Maybe if I was playing Poe, I'd be, oh, looking a lot better. Well, hey, I hope you guys had fun today on today's run, because I'm dead. I'm dead again. This is no joke. Let's come back and try this again sometime. Oh, for the record, of course, I probably should have started off with this. Retropolis is not going anywhere. I just want to do a chill day today because I got back from work after being in office. We'll probably do some more Retropolis tomorrow, maybe later this afternoon or evening after I wake up from my nap. Oh, my 28-year-old boomer nap. Retropolis isn't going anywhere, but goddamn it, I wish that UI was better. Fuck. It's my only harp on that point, or that game. Alright. I'm gonna get out of here. I want to stop talking because I feel weird. I think it's kind of clearing up right now, but I can't tell. Also, started clacking my friggin' teeth. Alright. Yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. I don't know. This is a weird ending for me. I'm probably going to stream more Risk of Rain at some point. Just hang out if you want to watch Risk of Rain, Synth Guitar, and Railgunner. Good game. Enjoy the rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, etc. Whenever it is for you, everybody, and I will see you all whenever for the next one. Take it easy, everybody.